Okay, so we've arrived in India. This is Bengaluru. And we are trying to find somewhere to eat.
Called the Happy Vegetarian.
Yes. I mean, they're all kind of happy vegetarians. Well, a lot of them in South India anyway, but...
they're much meatier down here than they are in the north. I think. Aren't they?
Much meatier down here?
Yeah.
No, it's the other way around, as far as I know. They're more Hindu down here.
That mannequin terrified me. Terrified me.
It is chaotic, of course, but not as chaotic as some other places. But this is only a quick stop anyway. This isn't exactly a tourist destination. And we got some very strange looks already just taking the metro here. A security guard just came right up and stared at us like this in the face and said nothing. We were like, everything okay? This is just on the train platform. We don't know what was there, what was on with that, but I think he was just curious. What do you think?
I don't know what his situation was.
Bradley almost didn't get left into the country because they thought he was going to start up his own NGO, I think. Empowering women. This is the
Whole
reading between the lines. That, but anyway, they let him in, unfortunately. Ooh, look at this house. Interesting. Bat. Yeah, there's loads of bats. I love South India for bats. Is this South India already? Yes. I'm delirious with the hunger right now. Let's hope the Happy Vegetarian is open and accommodating. Anyway, it's great to be back in India. And hopefully we're in for a good few weeks here. India is very much powered by the beeping of rickshaws and motorbikes and cars. It's beep beep everywhere you go. I think it's because they don't really believe in lanes on roads. I mean, I don't know, at one point we were on a, oh wow, look at that. We were on a 3-lane road.
I mean, we're kind of going that way, but I don't want to...
There could be railings. 3-lane road, and I think there was about 7 lanes of vehicles, all just trying to go in their own directions, and everybody thinking, I know what the situation needs. It needs more beeping. And that's what you hear all the time. They're just beeping to let you know they're there. They're beeping to tell you should be not in their way. They're beeping to say, hi, how are you doing? And it kind of means a lot of things. Think of all the amazing fresh fruit in this part of the country. Look, delicious. You think this is it? Oh, I think it could be this one up here, but this would also be fine. Chinese.
This is honest. This is actually possible.
Color is confused. The Happy Vegetarian is hiding, or could be gone.
In the back part of that one.
Oh, really is hiding.
I mean, like, look, come on. Same building. You click on the very edge, you don't have this there. What am I clicking on?
Okay, I'm just going to wander up here for 2 seconds, see what our choices are, and then we're going to make a decision. will be happy vegetarians, even if we can't find the happy vegetarian. I think there's room for more than one. This is a cute little street with lots of little shops anyway, so... Alright. We're going to see if the happy vegetarian is hiding at the back of that other restaurant. Bye. Okay, how was dinner, Bradley?
Buttery.
And delicious, right?
Yeah.
It might not have been the actual happy vegetarian. We think he just rebranded, and it was delicious, but it did mean that there were like 5 people watching us eat
Every bite.
and running over and giving us things and making sure that we knew what to do, which
Someone
we didn't.
moved my lime soda because he was afraid my elbow was going to go into it.
So it was dinner under scrutiny, but delicious. Current mission is to find some tonic for a bottle of gin that may or may not have been purchased in duty free. As we continue to explore Bengaluru.
New Year?
New Year?
I mean, are you new or here?
Yes.
Yes. Just visiting.
And what are you searching for?
Oh, we're just going to a market. To the supermarket.
Oh, supermarket. Where?
Big day. We know where we're going.
Oh, big day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good supermarket?
Good?
Huh?
It's a good supermarket?
Very good.
Okay. You're from Bengaluru?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live here.
Very nice city.
Huh?
It's a nice city.
Oh, yeah, it is. Indeed.
Thank you.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Friendly locals. I get the impression that they don't see very many tourists in this neck of the woods, making us a little bit of a novelty. I mean, Bradley's always a bit of a novelty if you ask me, but excuse my ears.
I didn't really know what I was supposed to say to him.
I think he just wanted to chat, maybe?
Where are you from?
From Ireland.
Huh?
From Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah, you know where that is? In Europe?
Europe.
Yes.
Oh. In Europe. Oh. And the reason? Oh, yeah.
Holiday.
Holiday.
Yes.
Hope you enjoy your holiday.
Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
Bye bye. Will we see him again?
I think so. I think he's just thinking of questions.
Yes. I read in my guidebook today that okay, I need to. There you go.
Nope. I think he's decided to go home.
I read in my guidebook today that it's very common for people to come up and ask you what your occupation is, and they'll say like, "What occupies you, good sir?" something like that. And it's the way of being polite, not being nosy. And they might even ask you your salary, apparently, and which is also not rude. And this all looks pretty modern. on the left. And then on the right, I love India. What's the cockroach sighting like so far?
Low numbers,
But big, right?
but large, yes.
Big old things. That looks nice.
We're all hoping the Kelly Belly did not set in.
Hopefully our trip a couple of months ago got us a little, bought us a little immunity. Oh, I bet you there's delicious things here. If we only knew what to be ordering.
I'm talking about the boys at the sweets.
I'm talking about the sweets. Are we coming back to city?
Yeah.
I might be brave and order something. Still talking about sweets.
I'm really just hoping that we don't end up spending all of our time on the Bengaluru route.
Oh, how long have you been thinking about that one?
I don't see as many.
Oh, yeah, we passed one actually. It's pretty cool looking one. Fortunately, we have traffic lights here because crossing the road can be quite challenging at times, even with a zebra crossing. Which, okay, this is hilarious. There are traffic lights, right?
Yeah.
Or are they just? I feel like it's just a mere suggestion. Red sort of means stop. Alright. Nope. Oh. It's still red for us.
Oh, I don't know if there's a plastic in there.
Okay, we're just gonna do what the locals do. Safety in numbers. Hope for the best. Pray to Ganesh. This way?
Yep.
Do you know what else there's a lack of compared to many other places we've been to? What do you mean? Cows. I have not seen a cow yet. However, there's a fabulous looking temple here.
Clear interest. It's very.
Busy area.
Well, these are all called the crossroads. 5th crossroad, 6th crossroad, 7th crossroad, and they're all very close together. So it's a very busy neighborhood.
Another temple coming up? No, we're just an archway. There's a
Temple
cute
archway.
little alleyway there. I like the city. It's got its own thing going on.
I mean, that's just because we're so far out in the burbs.
You think?
We have experienced this in parts of Delhi, perhaps.
Adam, a vegetarian? A happy vegetarian. I'm going to call myself a happy vegetarian from now on. Now, if you're looking for onions, here's a whole load of them. I wonder how your onions are doing, Bradley.
So there's definitely
That isn't a euphemism, by the way.
paid more just for the seed onions than that man is going to make out of that entire batch. Actually,
What are they selling there? It's tomatoes.
yeah.
Tomatoes and peppers. What were you going to say?
We've really gone over because we're walking with the flow of traffic rather than against it.
And there is
like us.
actually a footpath there for once. How beautiful these shops are. I spoke too soon.
Footpath over.
This is what the footpath becomes. We found
Alright, big boy, we've arrived at Big Day.
Big Daddy supermarket. Alright.
I don't know how we talked about this.
Yes. We're gonna be able to do this. Any minute now. Can we do it now? Oh. It's times like this you do need a cow, because sometimes the cows are no.
And then there's an ambulance coming down the next wall.
Okay, well. Alright, I feel like this could be our chance. We did it. We did it. We might stay on this side of the world forever, because we might not be able to cross back, but okay.
Hey, bro.
Going into the supermarket. So the Big Day hypermarket is a big recommendation for Bengaluru. The staff are lovely and very attentive and followed us around. And Bradley caused quite the storm because they asked him where he's from and he said Canada. But apparently that's also the local language. Canada.
No one forgot.
Yes.
Starts with a K.
So they thought that he spoke the local language, but he doesn't.
Spread like wildfire throughout the supermarket.
And I reckon they're going to be laughing about this for months.
They're also sweet.
They're lovely. It's a really nice shop. I want to go back. I miss them. Are we walking on the road? Well, look at that. We can do that. Cute little limelight. Okay. It's a whole bunch of chickens. I expect those chickens aren't for pets. Alright, Bradley, who do you think your man is? Who's this?
Looks like Leo Varadkar mixed with
Your man from Brazil?
some nice in Brazil? Jair Bolsonaro?
Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
I would have said Mario from Saved by the Bell, but
I don't know who that is. But, okay. So as you can see, it's a sleepy little town. I mean, yeah, it's on the chaos scale of Lourdes is to Delhi. This would be no. I have no idea what that scale is. It makes no sense whatsoever. Everybody pray to Ganesh. Okay, that was relatively easy. So much traffic, so much beeping,
pollution.
so much pollution, yeah, exactly. In very exciting news, I bought toothpaste in that shop because it says on the box that it heats you up and then it cools you down. And it worked. I'm very intrigued.
Marketer's dream.
I want to be heated up and cooled down in my mouth before going to bed. Who doesn't? Am I right? Oh, I was worried that Bradley was going to make a break for the border, and he did. I have to keep my wits about me, otherwise I will be on the other side of the road forever. Okay, nice well-lit path so you can see the cockroaches if there are any. Hello. No idea what that was.
Telling them that you were making a video.
Yes.
I'll predict it.
You remember where the metro is? Good. I do as well, obviously. Look, I have other talents, I'm sure. I'm intrigued by this place still. What would you say my other talents are, Bradley?
You have many talents, too many to list.
Right, yeah. I mean, that is true. clearly. It's a little nondescript. You wouldn't want to learn it from me. Okay. So thoughtful. I worry about you falling down a hole one of these days because you never look at where your feet are going. At home, the biggest threat usually is dog do, but here, treachery lies in every footstep. What do you think they sell in Fancy Magic? Bras? Braziers? I don't think so.
Here's our Fancy Magic.
Well,
Right next to the point.
Cornishashi. Cornishashi thing.
Getting Canada. That's how
No, Ireland. Ireland.
You speak French?
Un petit peu.
Un petit peu comme ça.
Si.
Voyez-vous comment tu t'appelles?
The Canadian.
Mon français est très mauvais.
Merci
Bonne nuit.
Merci beaucoup.
Speaks English.
Ah, very good.
Now is not the time to be mistaken for Israeli. Okay, one of us has to move there. There was a game of chicken. What's going on with this tree?
It's sprouting.
Oh, is this the... This is their coffee that they made with chicory, I think, is it? This,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that at some point.
I really like chicory. They do it in Africa as well.
Oh, do they?
Oh, that was
see-
a flying cockroach.
Yep. A big old flying cockroach.
A flying cockroach. I just want to let the sheer horror of that sink in for your viewers.
I mean, don't think about it. They fly because they fly away from you.
No, that's not the case. One flew onto me once.
I think I know where we are now. The dogs here, they're all one particular breed, right? In India. They're very cute. That's fine. We need to get in there and wrangle a ticket. And where's the entrance gone? What have they done with the entrance?
The entrance is up ahead. into the entrance that we originally
Came out of and then turned around. Yes. I clocked that. It's around about €5.50 or something like that, maybe. Somewhere in that ballpark. A bargain. Good. Alright, I think I might have to put the camera away because I don't want to have to deal with it. Imagine. Actually, I kind of wish the camera had been on when that security guy came up to gawk at us, because no amount of description will ever truly capture it. Yeah, it was just really one of the most surreal, bizarre moments.
I don't want
He just came up into our faces and stared and said nothing. Okay. Oh, this is the entrance. Alright, it's on to the metro and back to the hotel. Greetings from what may or may not be Bengaluru. So it turns out we might not be in Bengaluru.
We are in Bengaluru.
It's a bit of bone of contention. So we are in somewhere called Yeshwanthpur.
What? Yeshwanthpur.
What?
Yeshwanthpur. Yeshwanthpur.
Brad is now correcting me on my Hindi/Canada. Who knows? It ends in an A on the map, so that's where I'm going with Yeshwanthpur. But the big question is that actually in Bengaluru or not? Why are we here? Nobody's quite sure. But the hotel we're staying in has the word Bengaluru in it. But I'm kind of thinking it might be a bit of a Ryanair type situation, and actually we're nowhere near Bengaluru. But if anybody does know, please let us know. Where are we actually? In any case, here we are. This is the view outside. Stunning scenery. Lovely. But what I wanted to do was show you some things that I procured yesterday that I think are kind of fascinating. Number one, this is sparkling cumin water, which I bought as a sort of curiosity, and it's interesting. It must be good for you. Anything that tastes like this has to be good for you. It basically tastes like sweet fizzy cumin water, if you can imagine that. Would I recommend it? I'm not so sure. It's not finished, but I'm sure it has some amazing healing properties. Also picked up in that fabulous supermarket yesterday, that's fabulous shop, Mysore sandal soap. How cute is this little packaging? Smells divine. I wanted to buy loads of it. And I feel like I might open an export-import company just selling this stuff because it is that good. And also, it's from since 1916, which I think might be a little omen that I should do this. So, if everything else in life doesn't work out, I'm going to open up a sandal soap emporium in Ireland. I think it would go down very, very well. Okay, next up is this fabulous. Also, look at this great packaging. It is Cadbury Bourneville fruit and nut, and I hear that chocolate is becoming more and more popular in India, which is obviously very exciting. So I haven't tried it yet, but I just love the packaging. It's so classy. And I love this thing in India. See this little green circle, which means it's vegetarian, which is amazing. You have it on menus and products everywhere, and it's and advertisements, and for two vegetarians this is just, it's heaven. It's amazing. I wish everywhere would do it. Another reason to love India. And lastly, this amazingly
interesting item that I told you about yesterday. This is the Jewel Sensation Warm and Cool Toothpaste. How exciting is this? So, warming gel that helps fight germs that cause bad breath, and then cooling gel to give you intense cooling freshness that lasts from close up. It's just giving me everything. I haven't tried it yet because I'm kind of almost too excited, and I'm worried that it might be a little bit of a disappointment. But how could it be? It warms you up and then it cools you down, all in a toothpaste? How amazing is that? And the last thing I want to show you is this really cute bag that they give you in Bengaluru airport duty free. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Do you know, I feel like I could add this to my import-export industry along with the sandal soap. Maybe I could combine them somehow. Okay, thoughts are happening. So that's the update from now. The room is chaotic as always. Maroni here, we have to leave very shortly. But as always, I arrive and my suitcase, or my backpack, just seems to explode all over the place. As you can see. Bradley says it's endearing, but I mean, can it be? I don't think so. All right, Bradley, anything you want to add before I sign out?
I said it was enraging, not endearing. Keep it spicy.